Coming up next, our home video movie recommendations for this week, which include a film about a woman who loves too little and one who loves too much.
How come every time I let a guy up here, the first thing they want to do is move in?
Well, you work, you got a nice career, and you're fine.
Now it's time for our weekly home video segment in which we recommend newly released movies you can rent. And here's one of my favorite films from 1984. In fact, it's just one of my favorite films. An English drama called Weatherby, starring the great actress Vanessa Redgrave as a lonely school teacher who throws a dinner party. A stranger arrives. Everybody thinks he's with somebody else. Redgrave has some kind of hidden encounter with him upstairs during the meal, and the next thing she knows, he kills himself. When the police come to investigate, she tries to hide what went on between her and the stranger.
Didn't you have a few moments alone with him when you were together? What did you talk about?
Fixing the roof.
It's just that Roger, your colleague, Roger says that when you came back, he remembers that you changed.
Changed?
I'm not saying as a person. Your clothes.
She's very good there, and the scene is well directed. Weatherby is a mystery of the highest order in the sense that it holds us in suspense, not only to learn what went on upstairs, not only to learn what caused the suicide, but also to try to fathom the loneliness that Vanessa Redgrave's character feels. You know the Beatles song, Eleanor Rigby, with the lyric, "All the Lonely People"? Well, where do they all come from? They come from places like the one depicted so brilliantly in Weatherby. The more I talk about this film, the more I think about it, the more I want to see it again right now.
And the more you made me think about it. And you know, Eleanor Rigby is the song that has the same feeling, the same mood of loneliness that this movie has. It's a great movie, I agree with you. My movie this week is totally and completely different. It's a film by Spike Lee named She's Gotta Have It, which is one of the surprise hits of 1986. The movie stars Tracy Camilla Johns as Nola Darling, a free-spirited woman who has become a nearly legendary character among fans of the film. There have been, in fact, you even hear people saying she's Nola Darling, and it's always a tribute to any movie when people remember the name of the character and apply it to their real lives. The movie, there have been a lot of movies about Don Juans who tried to string along a lot of women, but she's sort of a Don Juanita who has three guys in love with her. And here's a funny scene from the movie where a number of guys recite a litany of the come-on lines that Nola has been hearing since men first started taking notice of her.
You want me.
She's Gotta Have It has a lot of good qualities, like the offbeat originality of that scene, but the thing I like best about the movie is Nola Darling's spirit. She's filled with life and energy, and it's funny the way she takes her three boyfriends, each one completely different from the other two, and plays them one against the other. This movie is fun in that way.
It's fun, and you know, Roger, minority groups have been complaining about the way they've been treated on film, and they have all been treated badly. What they all want is to be treated in a normal way.
Like
average people. Just get somebody in the average. And these people approximate average people. A little eccentric, but they're in the realm of the normal, not the superhuman or the super awful. And that is what is so refreshing, and it's done with humor.
Spike Lee is making a new movie right now. I'll be looking forward to seeing what it's like on a big budget. This one was made for about $100,000. And I want to see, too, Tracy Camilla Johns.
She's very good. Now let's take...
For this week, next week we'll be back with reviews of 4 new movies, including Burglar, starring Whoopi Goldberg as a thief being framed for murder, and Street Smart, starring Christopher Reeve as a reporter who's in way over his head on a dangerous assignment. That's next week, and until then, the balcony is closed.